Hello there and welcome to Living on an Island. If you're new here, this channel is all about what it's like living on the island of Guernsey. And if you've been here before, welcome back. And in today's drive along, we are starting at Guernsey Airport. Now I wanted to do this video because I know a lot of people are visiting the island and they may be thinking, right, well, you know, where's the capital, St. Peter Port, in relation to the airport? Well, you're going to see it in today's video because I drive from here, which is Guernsey Airport, all the way to the capital of Guernsey, which is St. Peter Port. Doesn't take long, about 15 minutes. You'll see the exact route to take, you'll see what it looks like on the way there. So just sit back and enjoy the drive along. You can see there's quite a few people there waiting for taxis. At the time of filming this video, people are visiting the island, so we've got a lot of visitors, which you'll know if you've seen my previous videos. Done quite a few videos on how busy St. Peter Port is now, and actually you'll see a bit of that towards the end of the video because I do drive through St. Peter Port. So stay to the end because you'll see what St. Peter Port is looking like at the moment. There's quite a lot going on. So we are off on the drive along. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. Good drive along today. So off we go onto the road. Straight in front of you is the Happy Landings pub, which is a good name, right by the airport, just on the left there. And we're heading down past Forest Road stores, or Forest Stores on the left. Really nice shop that for selling food and bits and pieces. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel and you like this sort of thing, want to see more videos similar to this, remember to subscribe. I do walk-alongs as well. It's all dedicated to island life, and you see all the different places around the island. I try and go everywhere to show you all the lovely views and the scenery we have here in Guernsey. I live here, I'm local, I was born here, my family are from here, so I know the island reasonably well. So I try and get all the best footage I can for you in these videos, and I upload at least once a week. To be honest with you, it's more maybe two or three times a week. And we are at the Shane traffic lights. Obviously they're red, so I can't go anywhere. All the traffic is coming from my left. By the way, I've had quite a few people asking me about the filter and turn systems we have on the roads. So if you're not familiar with them, and you may not be because they're not everywhere, filter and turn systems are, you find them at junctions and everyone has equal priority on them. You just go, you take your turn once at a time. It's hard to explain. I think I will do a separate video on how to use the filter and turn systems. I have mentioned it in previous videos, but I think I'll do a dedicated video to how to use them, because certainly if you're visiting the island you may not have come across the filter and turn systems. So that'll be another video, so look forward to that one. So on our way to St. Peter Port, we are driving along Forest Road, this is called, and on the left we have Forest Road Garage. This would be considered, I would say, a main road in Guernsey. I know it doesn't look that big, but you know, these roads are big-ish for Guernsey. I would say probably the coast roads are the biggest roads. And if you're interested in seeing the coast, what the coast looks like in the roads, I'll leave a link on the screen now. So I do a west coast drive along and you'll see how big the roads are on the coast. And also have a look around at the playlist because I've got a lot of driving videos on here. As we drive along, we're going past the Trellard Hotel on the right. By the way, if I do mention anywhere that you've stayed or you recognise, please leave a comment and let me know. And I get loads of comments in different places I drive past, and I love reading them, so keep them coming, and I do try and reply to all of them. speed limit in Guernsey, the maximum speed limit is 35 miles per hour. Although it's not everywhere, as you can imagine. We have smaller lanes and, you know, built up areas and places where it drops down sometimes to 25 miles per hour, and also to 20 and 15 as well. So you'll see the signs. They're normally circular signs. I think they have a red outline and a black number in the middle, and I'll tell you the speed zone. You can't really go too wrong driving from the airport to St Peter Port, to be honest with you. It's quite a straight run. Just got a few traffic lights and things like that, but as long as you don't turn off too wrong, you'll come to St Peter Port. To be honest with you, this is one way to St Peter Port, but there is a few other ways, variations. I go probably the way I would go, the simplest way, but you know, there is other ways, I'm saying, so don't think this is the only way you can get there, but I would say it's probably a sensible way to go. Now, just looking here, just left of the boss, see all that board with the white writing or the white background and the blue arrows? That's telling me there's a diversion in St Martin's, which is a parish which is coming up. So I go left. I don't exactly know which road's closed, but wherever that boss went is down there. There's a road closed in St Martin's, which is causing a bit of traffic build up on the right here. Normally in Guernsey, if there's a road closed, you know, I suppose same as any other places, builds up traffic, taking an alternative route, and you just need to be careful of those because they can be quite biggish queues for Guernsey, and you can be late for things, so you need to leave a bit more time, I suppose. Okay, so we're cruising along, traffic lights coming up, and we'll be going straight on, heading down to the capital, St Peter Port. It's actually a little bit quieter, the roads at the moment, traffic wise. I think the schools are on holiday at the moment. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they are. So I noticed the traffic wasn't as bad. Heading on down. As I say, it's not a big drive from the airport to St Peter Port. I think it's about 15 minutes. Pretty easy. So if you ever pick up a hire car from the airport, you'll more than likely do this route. Or you can watch this video and learn it off by heart. Another van like mine just drove past then. We're heading down to a little zigzag in the road. It goes right, then left. And we're heading towards the mini roundabout, which is called Villoir Roundabout. We have a little garage on the right, forecourt, sells fuel and things just coming up. There we go, mini roundabout sign. Yeah, so we turn right here, and there's the garage just on the right there. Just, it's basically where I'm letting this car out. I think I let this car out. That's the garage. And a carpet shop on the left. We do have quite a few mini roundabouts here on the island, although the biggest one is in St Peter Port, the main roundabout. Heading down. We have a lot of busy places in St Peter Port. The high street is busy, a lot of people wandering around. And there's a little band playing on the street of St Peter Port by the town church, which gives a really good atmosphere to the high street. It's really good, very good for visitors. Looks really, really beautiful. I'm following quite a big lorry here, and it's quite tight, this road. So I think this lorry is probably going to have to pull in. This shows you how tight the roads are actually in Guernsey. You get a lorry like this, and it can be quite difficult to pass, but everyone knows, you know, what it's like. Anyone who drives in Guernsey, you'll soon get to know that there's some really tight roads. You've got to be careful. The pavements are mounted quite a lot with great caution, but most cars will have to mount pavements in order to get past. But obviously, if there's pedestrians on the pavement, you have to be very, very careful and just wait until it's clear. Not ideal. It's not ideal to go on pavements, not at all. But that's just how it is. You'll see the roads people mounting pavements a lot in order to just keep the traffic flowing. We turn right. And I would say we're sort of on the main run now into town. There's a pub on the right. I think that's a Drunken Dock. And Sir Charles Frossard House on the left. That big cream building. And there's some flats on the left called Shropshire Mills Flats. Brilliant location for town. I used to live there years ago in Shropshire Mills. Flat there. Great for wandering in town. You'd basically come out on the left where just there, walk along the pavement and just walk straight into town. So it's great. Good location. Straight in front we have the Skoda garage. See the Skoda logo and showroom. Trinity Square. Yeah. Heading on down Fountain Street. Yeah, so if you make it this far, you're there. You're in St Peter Port. You're in town pretty much now. I actually carry on. I'm going to park at the Crown Pier, which is a parking area. So you'll see where you can park as well. There's quite a few piers you can park at. You've got Albert Pier, Crown Pier, and other places, but they're the main ones. And of course on the left, there's a big building here. That's a famous Guernsey market, where you'll see very old pictures of proper Guernsey market, although it's changed now. It's more of like a shopping area. There's shops within there. Still really nice actually in there, but it's been upgraded from the old market. Still following this lorry. That's Liberation. As we drive into the busy little park coming up, you'll see the marina. You may have glimpses of the Herm and Sark and Jetty in the distance. We'll have a look when we get there. And just in front of the lorry, you can see just a slight part of it is Town Church. So I hope everyone's doing fine. Hope this was a bit of a help. Or if not, you might know the way, but it's just a nice drive along to watch, isn't it? There we go. In, down we go. Just on the screen to the right and up, there's a really nice cafe up there. Can you see it? It's just there's some umbrellas there. You sit quite high up. It's called the Terrace Cafe. Really worth a mention. Really worth a visit as well. See people sat up there now. So here we go. And there's one of those filters in turn on the road I mentioned. If you hear any strange guitar music in the distance, it's because just to the left, and I don't think I'd catch it in the shot, as I mentioned earlier, there's like a band playing, and a lot of people watching. It's just on the left there. And you can see the speed zone, 20 miles per hour through here, built up. And through we go. So the Crown Pier is the first pier on the right coming up. I pull into it, and you can see there's people eating on the left. You can sit outside here. It's really nice to see. And of course we got the Ship and Crown pub on the left, that little blue building there. Then I just wait for the traffic. Then I pull in right here, and this is the Crown Pier. Just quickly, there's a really nice little restaurant on the left here, there, called I think that's the Boathouse, or I could be wrong. Someone correct me on that. I've gone blank, but I think it's the Boathouse. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the drive along. Welcome to St Peter Port and Crown Pier. As usual, click the screen to watch the next video, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this stuff. I'll see you next time. Take care.